people? It's me, the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third from the Wrestling PPV podcast. And do I have something special for you? Celebrity video messages. You can request a video message from a celebrity for a personal connection, a shout out for a birthday gift, a wedding gift, a Christmas gift, a Valentine's Day gift, any kind of gift. You get a celebrity to send you a video message. Choose from hundreds of celebrities. Enter the details you want the celebrity to mention, and you get to pay safely and securely with PayPal or any debit card or credit card. You will receive an email with your video and downloadable links as soon as the celebrity recorded your video. Most videos take between 2 days or 2 weeks to complete. The best part is a percentage of the proceeds go to charity. Get video messages from celebrities like the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Kurt Angle, Jake the Snake Roberts, Austin Aries, Booker T. Tell me you didn't just say that. Oh, I did. Rob Van Dam, Mick Foley, DDP, and other celebrities from Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, Star Trek, Star Wars, the UFC, NFL, NBA, TV stars, movie stars, musicians, and more. Just click the link below this video and you will get a celebrity to send you a personal message today. And don't forget to check out the Wrestling POV podcast for new episodes every Saturday on iTunes, YouTube, and Podbean for free.
That is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, here's your headline.
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV, episode number 82.
82. Wasn't that the year you were born, Rick?
No, I'm younger than that.
Yes. Alright, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Alice.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third.
Hey, people.
And of course, our intern forever, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, we got a jam-packed show today, folks. We got
Sure.
NXT TakeOver Brooklyn Saturday. And then, of course, one of the big four is Summerslam on Sunday. And, of course, with that being said, it's also the Wrestling POV pay-per-view points game. We have 14 matches.
Oh, man.
As of right now, we have 14 matches, and 4 of them are 10-pointers. Quattro, that's right.
Wow.
So, will we have a new champion?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Will Cousin Jay retain? It's a big question. Hopefully, we get a lot of people to play this year. This time around, my bad. Before we get into that, excuse me, let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's get into some birthdays.
Yahoo!
Wow, double time. Bob Backlund turned 68 years old.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Wow, Bobby Backlund.
For me, I just think he's a lot older.
I thought so too.
No, I thought he was about the same. Right about there is where he needs to be. Messed up, I know. But have you ever seen him before he went all nutty, Rick? Do you remember him?
No, I wasn't born then.
You can look it up on the WWE network. It's you got to look at the soft-spoken Bob Backlund. Oh
Okay.
my God. Promos back then were done so differently. When Vince would interview Bob Backlund, he was just so soft-spoken. He always say, you know what, when I get into the ring this Saturday against Ivan Koloff, I will, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to do my best. And da-da-da. That's how he talked. That's how he did his interviews. No yelling, no screaming, nothing. His role back then, he was the goody two-shoes, the good old boy, So, and then when he went all nuts and crazy, he started screaming. I was like, you're ready. So, yep, but happy birthday, Bob Backlund.
Next up, we got Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano turns 30 years old.
30?
30.
Damn, that's old.
That's not old.
That's old in wrestling.
No, not really.
No.
I mean, Tony would know.
Yeah, that's true. He is old.
He's a wrestler.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus Christ.
Next up, Kofi Kingston turns 36 years old.
Wow. All right, coffee.
And he still hasn't developed a test.
Ain't that the truth, man?
Oh,
Jesus.
The littlest brother of the Dudley Boys, Spike Dudley, turns 47 years old.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Now
I didn't know
that's
he was
young to
that
me.
old.
How old?
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
Spike?
he was a lot older. Yeah.
I thought Spike was a lot younger.
How old is he?
47. He just turned 47.
And how old is the Dudley Boys?
Oh, I don't know.
Like 45 with Bubba.
Yeah.
So how is Spike the younger one if he's older?
Character-wise, he's the younger brother.
Oh.
Get it? Mm-hmm. All right, next up. Speaking of a letdown, Big Cass turns 31 years old.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Big deal.
Oh, Jesus, man. What's wrong with y'all?
And last but not least, one of my favorite wrestling announcers of all time, Mike Tenay, turns 63 years old.
Oh, wow. 63?
Yes.
Yeah? No, I thought it was, yeah. Good, all right, sure. All right, happy birthday.
Mike Tenay? I wish he would come to. I wish he was in the WWE.
Yeah, I know that one. I
WWE?
know that one.
Yeah. I wish he was in the WWE at one point. I mean, it would have been nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's all,
That's all,
folks.
folks.
All right. Since we're making fun of people, we're moving on to the wrestling news from around the world. Rick, the Nature Boy Flair, was placed in a medically induced coma earlier this week, and after successful surgery, he is still in critical condition. He was there to remove a blockage, which was causing kidney failure. Flair's biggest hurdle now would be for his kidneys to start functioning again. So he's having a lot of kidney issues.
Yeah.
So is he going to need like a kidney? Is that what that means? Or
Well, if they remove the blockage, he has to pretty much, his kidneys need to learn how to function on their own. If they don't, then he'll probably end up doing dialysis and all that other stuff.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. So it is really bad.
Oh, wow. Bad enough to put him in a coma?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because because if your kidneys shut down, then that means your organs start shutting down.
Oh, gotcha.
So, and kidney is part of one of your main organs.
But putting somebody in the coma, what does that do?
Keeps them, basically for medical purposes to. That way they can dose them with hardcore antibiotics that will totally make them really sick.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
You just pushed my microphone.
Basically want to stabilize him, make sure he's comfortable and stuff like
Right.
that. And I just want to say for the Nate, we want you to pull through Nate, one of my favorites. I mean, I was named after you, I think. I mean, all great champs are named after each other, you know what I'm saying? I'm working my way up there. I'm already a 2-time WPOV champ. I'm working on 16, Nate. So get well from everyone here at the Wrestling POV podcast family.
Yes.
And all of our listeners. I hope you're praying for him too.
Yes.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, next up, something pretty serious. Not as serious as Ric Flair, but I thought it was pretty serious. Alexa Bliss was sexually assaulted by a child at a live event as she was smacked on her booty.
I saw that.
And now this is what I want. Either arrest this kid or come on the show and tell me how it felt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's a clip of it online. What happened basically was Nia Jax was carrying her,
Yeah.
and as she was walking out, the kid reached out to see if Nia will, slap hands, and then instead she walked by. He slapped Alexa Bliss's ass. So then Nia Jax kind of quickly turned and looked and tried to act like a heel, but then she turned around and the look on her face was hysterical. She was like, "Oh my God!" And then she just kept on going. So it was at a house show. So, but it was funny. So if you got time, look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
So like I said, arrest the kid or come on the show.
Or come on the show, yeah. Let us know.
Yeah. All right, next up, NXT. Drew Galloway versus Roderick Strong. If Roderick Strong wins, he goes to the main event of NXT TakeOver. Well, it didn't happen as Bobby Roode caused a double disqualification, and he says he'll forever be NXT champion. Okay. And last but not least, on 205 Live, Tozawa had a new champion celebration. That's right, on Monday Night Raw, Akira Tozawa won the Cruiserweight title. I mean, how crazy was that? I didn't see it coming. I was definitely hyped about it. I was screaming in my head. I was all over my house because I'm sick of Neville. Neville, you had the title since the Royal Rumble. You had a good run, but you had no competition. So maybe move him up and keep Tozawa in cruiserweights. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, something's got to change for the 205 Live. And what do you guys think? New champion.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked. But I'd rather have seen this at SummerSlam, to be honest.
Yep, me too.
Seriously.
I was jumping up for joy, but I would have rather seen that at SummerSlam.
I mean, that's exactly what I was going for. Like, I would have loved to see it at SummerSlam. I was going to put 10 points at Tozawa.
Well,
and then they screwed me over.
Well, for one, it was going to be a 5-pointer, not 10.
Well, I put 5 points. I put 5 points at Tozawa.
But number two, actually, I would have went for Neville, to be honest, because he's on such a hot streak.
And that's why you wouldn't have won the WPOV.
That's just one match there, sister. So shut up. But no, it is. It's true. I mean, I would have put, my money on Neville, and so it would have been, because like I said, Neville's been on a roll. So, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. It's a little bit of a change. We'll see where they go with it, I guess. We'll see. Go ahead.
All right, that's all I have for the news.
All right, so let's go straight on to rumors. All right, a big rumor going around that at SummerSlam, Enzo Amore will turn heel to help Big Cass win over the Big Show. Yeah, isn't that crazy, man?
No. Just get rid of Enzo.
Yeah, right. But nothing.
No, get rid of Big Cass.
No, I say get rid of Enzo. Ooh, Jesus.
First of all, Cass needs to go back to Staten Island, Long Island, Queens,
I disagree
and
with
learn
you, Rick.
how to tan. He needs to learn how to tan, Tony. His chest is 10 shades darker than the rest of his body.
That's his tanning person screwed that one up.
Yeah. Or the lotion. I don't know what they
Listen,
use.
I say
But listen,
get rid of
he
him.
had one hell of a promo on Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
But we'll get into that in a little bit. Let me finish this up, and then we'll get into that later. All right? Nothing is confirmed, though. All right? So as of yet, but by doing this, it will help Enzo stay within the storyline, as his mic skills as a heel is better than when he is a face. I agree with.
Yes, I agree with that too. But his
When
wrestling
there were
skills
heels,
suck.
No, it's not that. It's just that he's playing the role of the little guy that has heart but always gets beat up, which makes sense. So because seriously, you mean to tell me in a fight, in a wrestling match, or whatever, that he would really stand toe to toe with Big Cass? No, he would have to cheat. He would have to do something, But he's been getting his ass whooped. That's where he needs to be. It's not that he sucks. He doesn't suck. He can wrestle.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, just look at his matches. Go on the WWE Network. I don't know what to tell you, but he can wrestle. You know, it's just his role is a tiny guy, and to fight against a bigger guy, yeah, you're not going to get the upper hand right away. It wouldn't make sense. When I saw them as heels at NXT, I liked them better as a heel than they did as a face. So that's why
I agree.
So, I'm just saying, I'd rather see them as a heel than a face, even though he does get a big push as a face with his mic skills, but that's it. They got nowhere else to go with him.
Right.
After this feud. Nowhere. Unless they put him on the cruiserweights.
Yeah.
But I doubt that too, because he can't hang with them. But we'll see where they go. We'll see. All right, so now as you have, obviously if you haven't watched SmackDown, I don't know where you've been, but Baron Corbin cashed in his Money in the Bank.
What the French fry was
Yes, we'll talk about that part later, but the rumor has it is that he's been getting a lot of backstage heat lately, mostly because of his social media activity where he's been getting into arguments with people on Twitter, which is true.
Bullshit,
and I think it's bullshit. I agree. Baron apparently even blocked some people who work for the WWE, which rubbed them the wrong way.
I mean, I'm not friends with Mimi on Facebook. I mean...
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, some people you work with, you just don't like. I mean,
Exactly. I don't have any of my coworkers on
It's
Facebook.
It's true. I mean, but not only that, it's his account.
Yeah.
He can have whoever he wants to have on there. You know what I'm saying? But plus, he's a heel. If he's still playing it off as a heel on his Twitter account, you applaud it.
I mean, I've seen Kevin Owens argue.
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
He does it all the time. But I mean,
He crossed the line. That's
Who?
the question.
Baron Corbin?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe he has. I
I
don't
don't
know. I
think
haven't
so.
seen it.
I
I've never
haven't
seen it.
either, but that's why I'm asking
It would
because
have. I'm pretty sure
that
somebody would have
probably
said
would have
something.
made more sense.
But I'm pretty sure if it did happen, we all would have saw it. But
You're right,
Kevin,
you're right.
To me, Kevin Owens is worse. He is.
But he's always been mouthy.
And Baron Corbin can't. He's a heel too.
What's right is right. What's right is right.
Damn right. All right, so that we'll see. I mean, I don't know how much true that is, but I just found it awkward that he cashed it in that night, and the ending result is what it is.
Oh,
So that's all I have for rumors. Rick, what do you have for the injury?
All right. Well, I have some good news for Tony. Tony's favorite wrestler, Darren Young, has returned. He's cleared to wrestle again.
What happened to him in the first place? Why was he my favorite wrestler?
I don't know. I'm just Darren Young got injured. He banged his elbow on the apron. He got
Oh,
injured.
yes, I remember that.
But yeah, he's cleared to return. So maybe we'll see Bob Backlund again.
We'll see.
No.
Probably not.
Make Darren Young great again.
Yeah. Bailey has announced that she has a grade 2 separation and will be out a couple of months. Now, I'm no doctor or anything, but during her DX 20-year reunion thing with Sasha,
Yeah, you sent me that
she
picture.
has her hands up above her head. Now, like I said, I'm no doctor. When you separate your shoulder, is it possible to raise your arm above your head like that?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor either, so it can happen. I don't know.
I mean, I had
It depends
a
where-
shoulder impingement.
But
I could barely
impingement
move my
is
shoulder.
different than separation. Separation,
You're right.
you know, an impingement is that you can't move your arm. But a separation, I mean, it depends on where it was separated. You know? I don't know. I can't answer that question because I don't know.
Okay. Well, all right.
Jeez,
So,
Big
Bailey,
Al.
I hope you're not faking it. I hope you're not faking it. Feel better, Bailey. Guys, I have some good news.
All right, what's that?
The Wrestling POV podcast is now affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand. Now,
Nice.
not only do these shirts look good, but they feel great.
Really?
Founder and wrestling legend Al Snow has this to say: "This is not my company. It is our company. This is our brand. For all of us who love wrestling, it belongs to us." Now, if that doesn't inspire you to go to collarandelbowbrand.com, how about this for inspiration? Use promo code WPOV and receive a 10% discount.
Wow, 10%.
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna buy me a shirt right now.
Jeez.
Exactly. Use the promotion code WPOV, people.
Yo, yeah.
You get 10% off.
10% off.
And I've seen the shirts. They look pretty good.
And they feel great.
What's the name of this company again?
Collarandelbowbrand.com.
Yep. So make
Because
sure.
collar and elbow is the first thing you do when you lock up with somebody.
That's right.
Huh? I mean, I've been wrestling.
yeah.
I haven't been wrestling that long, but I do know.
So make sure that you use the promo code for 10% off. Use the promo code WPOV, and you do get that 10% off, people. That's 10% off. I can't express it enough. How much 10% off is? It's
more than 9.
It's more than 9.
Really?
Yeah.
More than 5, too.
Shoot. Yeah, man. So make sure you check it out. I'm extremely happy that that we're on board with Collar and Elbow, the Collar and Elbow brand. My bad. And I'm excited. I'm gonna order me some shirts later on after the show, and I'm gonna use my own promo code WPOV.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying right
That's
there, boy?
right. So we're broadcast all over the world. So everybody listening, make sure you use the WPOV code. You can't get it unless you don't put it in. You got to put it in the code.
You gotta be in it to win it. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right. So, all right. You know what? It's time for Raw Notes. All right. The show opened up with a lengthy video package of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Their little storyline going on. I know you love that, Rick. They showed pretty much Rollins turning down, the fist bump last week. I don't know. Ambrose came down in the ring. He demanded answers from Rollins. He did. He demanded them. Rollins said that he was done playing games. Rollins was already in the ring. My bad. He said that he's done playing games, and he extended his fist. Ambrose rebuked him. What the hell's going on here now? But eventually, he stuck out his own fist, and then Rollins backed up or whatever. I don't know what was going on between those two.
My anxiety
They started fighting.
was through the roof. My anxiety was through the roof. I was just like, are you serious? Why are you doing? Bump his hand. Bump his hand. My wife, who all of a sudden is like a big fan of wrestling now. I mean, it's like we're arguing about wrestling now. But she started laughing hysterical. She couldn't stop laughing at how crazy this whole situation is. Like she's like, is he seriously not gonna bump his hand? Like what's going on?
So they began fighting, and then they got interrupted by Sheamus and Cesaro. They came down. They both started beating them up. Eventually, Ambrose and Rollins ran the tag champs off before finally joining fists.
Finally.
So,
Wow.
the crowd was pumped for that, I guess. I
Yo,
mean,
they
honestly,
popped
I
crazy.
wasn't.
It should have been done a long time ago. And they should not.
I don't think so. I think the way they played it out was a good timing. But I just wasn't excited about it. Sorry. I wasn't.
Well, maybe you should get excited about
But
it.
I wasn't.
But you should have.
No.
But you know what I'm thinking? It's like with SummerSlam in a whole, I feel like the matches weren't built correctly.
Yes, I agree.
Some of them were.
Some of them, yeah,
Some.
not all of them, but
Right.
a lot of them, you're just like, wait, what? They were just they hate each other,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden they bump fists and they get a title match.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I just don't know. So anyway, Kurt Angle came out and he made the championship match between both teams at SummerSlam this Sunday. So go figure. without any number one contendership or nothing. He just makes the match for them to fight for the titles. So, I don't know. They're not, to me, they're not an established tag team for a while. They haven't been for a while. I'll change it up. They were, but they haven't been in how long? How long has it been? A long time. A long time. Years. Years? Has it been years?
3 years.
Wow. That long, huh?
Yeah.
Jeepers. Well, then there you go. For 3 years, they haven't been a tag team, and now they just formed. They get a title shot. Don't get it. I don't get it. So that was that. So they're not. That's the Sunday. We'll see what happens. Then there was the number one contenders match: Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. What'd you guys think about this match?
This match was a boss. This match was so good. I mean, I know I texted you about Nia Jax being too rough. I mean, I just don't understand how you can jump on somebody as they're going against the ropes. I just don't think that's safe.
Well, you know, you texted me that she was going to hurt somebody, but Nia Jax is being told to be like that.
Yeah.
She's a big woman. You can tell she doesn't want to hurt people.
No,
she don't. But she's being told that she's got to be more aggressive. And she has been lately. But she's also adding some athleticism.
Yes.
If you haven't noticed, she's been jumping around and taking some crazy moves. This match proved it too. Can she hang with the big people? Well, I don't want to say big people, but can she hang with the top contenders? Yeah, she can. She absolutely can. But she is being told to be like that, and can't blame her for it. She is the biggest woman there. You know what I'm saying? So, storyline wise, she's got to do it in order to, be the look of a monster, so to speak.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what about that one spot with the sunset flip powerbomb attempt by Sasha Banks?
Oh yeah.
I was just like, no,
Yeah,
she's not gonna do it.
I
no.
know.
That was a huge spot. I mean, this match, like I said, I thought it was a great match. I love the way Sasha Banks finished off the match, how she got that tornado DDT. It was a great match. I thought it was really good.
The ending especially topped it off for me. And they did it right. They did it right. So Sasha Banks wins. She's the number one contender, and she'll face Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. All right, so then up next, backstage, Angle was talking with the Hardys, and then The Miz showed up, and then they started their little scuttlebutt, my word. And, no, that's the reason why I'm saying that. I don't know. Did I tell you, Rick? I didn't tell you.
No.
Somebody else has been using that word. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I thought I was the only one that said scuttlebutt. Because I think that's a funny word.
It is funny.
And I do say it, don't I?
You do.
And somebody else is trying to take it from me. Because all of a sudden, they want to use it and make it their own.
Well, something needs to be done. Mr. Tony, do you need me to do something? Do you really need me to do something?
Yes.
I'll do it for you.
Yes, you should. You should.
Oh, and let me tell you something. It better not be the person that I think it is. If he loves orange and he loves the Buffalo Bills, I will go down there and I will choke him out like he was supposed to get choked out 1 year ago against me.
Oh, that's right.
And you know what, Miguel? You are absolutely right. It is him.
Of course. Who else would it be? He's the only guy that likes to steal things from us.
All right, so let's get back to Raw. But it's true, though. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I own the word, but I have been saying it on the show. And then all of a sudden he's saying it. It's like, come on, man. Come on.
But wait, he doesn't listen to anybody
That's what
else's
he
podcast.
says. That's what he says. He's full of shit.
Fucking
All right.
asshole.
So then all of a sudden the referee came out and he said that there's a problem with Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. So Angle runs over there and there's Balor and Wyatt fighting. And he told them that they were going to have their SummerSlam match card tonight.
Oh, why?
Yeah, why? Exactly.
You know what, Rick? I got to give it to you, though, because you did call that one. You did.
I did.
You did. But to me, I think it was stupid.
Oh.
It wasn't interesting, though.
No.
Not even a little bit?
No, not even a little bit. I just think it was stupid. Very dumb. Very dumb. Anywho, then in the middle of the ring, Elias Sampson. Yes, I'm going to call him Elias Sampson because I think that name is better than Elias. Why did I shook my head back and forth like that?
I don't know why, boo.
And without clapping. I said without clapping, I lean to the left. Lean back. Lean back. Oh, my goodness. So he's in the ring. He's singing a song. And I'm going to tell you right now, Elias Sampson, that was probably his best promo. Because he said about Boston.
Oh, man.
That was genius. Genius. He got interrupted by R-Truth. So apparently, you know what? That might be on the pre-show. I forgot about that. That might be on the pre-show. But we're not going to... We'll go over that later.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? We got enough with 14 matches.
Same.
All right, so... But Elias beat his ass down. He beat his ass down.
He's always getting his ass beat. What's up with that?
R-Truth.
No, you know, I don't think we mentioned it last week. Goldust with his little promo saying how he's going to be watching at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
What do you think that is about? Because I don't know who he could possibly be helping. Maybe Jason Jordan?
I'm glad that you brought that up. I don't think it's Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
It's got to be something else. Somebody else. I don't know who.
Maybe he's on R-Truth.
That was weird. It is weird. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So after that beatdown, they showed Big Cass coming into the ring. He's standing in front of that shark cage, and he's recapping his feud with Enzo Amore and the Big Show. Come on. That was a good promo. That was really damn good heat.
No.
That was good heat. I'm telling you.
Sunday.
When you're
Sunday.
Well, you know what? I thought that was all right, though.
That was terrible.
No.
Because he was getting the heat that he needed. Like he was pissing people off, and that's what you do when you're a bad guy.
Exactly.
You
Hell
piss
yeah.
people off.
Hell yeah. And
it's a 3-hour show, so he could take however long he wants.
Time. He took time away from the main event.
I'm gonna explain to you a scenario, and then maybe you will agree with me after this, Rick. What he did for being, I don't know, he's fucked up. He's not green by no means. The guy can wrestle, but I had a match with Tito Santana in Connecticut, I believe.
In Kentucky?
No. And Tito Santana, okay, the legend, the former Intercontinental Champion, was telling me, kill some time, get your heat. Kill some time, get your heat. Don't come in the ring yet. Kill your time, get some heat. I took 10 freaking minutes. I had the crowd so pissed off at me that it worked. And I didn't have to say shit. I just teased going into the ring. I came back. I'd crawl back out, act like I was going to the dressing room because I had enough of the fans. And that was it. And I kept coming out. And then Tito kept, saying, keep getting your heat. Keep getting your heat. You're getting heat. All right. Kept walking out. 10 minutes I did that for. Pissed people off. Enzo did it with the mic. He did the same thing, but he did it with a mic.
Yes.
People were pissed.
I was pissed.
People was pissed. The reaction that you guys are doing, that's what he wanted. And guess what? He accomplished it.
He did accomplish it.
Boo!
All right.
That didn't sound right coming out my mouth.
Because Tito Santana said that, but that clap,
Gots to go.
I was annoyed.
No.
It was bad.
So, anyway, this part here confused me a little bit. The Big Show tried to attack Big Cass. And then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson came in. Why? What is going on there?
I have no
But
clue.
you know what I did see?
No.
The club, and I saw Big Cass as part of that club. And I was like, I could see that. Don't know if they're going to do it, but you know what? I just found it weird. Very, very weird.
Very weird.
They took Big Show's hand, smashed it on the shark cage. He was hurt. And looks like he's going to be wearing a cast at SummerSlam.
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. So, I mean, the joy that I got out of that, though, it was so funny how Enzo just got knocked the hell out. It was funny. So, all right. So, we'll see what happens at SummerSlam. So, then up next, it was the Cruiserweight Championship match. Look at that. I'm announcing the Cruiserweights.
You know what?
On Raw notes.
we haven't announced that the ropes have been read for the last couple of weeks.
I was just about to say that too, that they haven't even changed the ropes.
Thank God.
What's that tell you?
Cruiserweights are going out.
No, I don't think so. I really don't. But Akira
205
Tozawa,
night.
the defeated Nenville. You know that dude, Nenville?
The Neville?
Nenville.
Oh, I know Neville.
That Nenville dude with the big
That
ears?
right there, he's a special little ball right there.
That's right,
Yeah.
that Nenville boy. He got some hook.
Yeah, Neville. The,
He small like
he
Mighty
like
Mouse.
that.
That Nenville boy, he crazy, man.
looking like a Dumbo.
He done flips and stuff, and that
You're
Nenville.
flying like an elephant.
The joys of my accent. But he loses. He loses.
He
No,
lost.
but you know what? With this whole thing,
I
know
was
what?
jumping.
I wasn't. But I dug the fact that Apollo Crews, I was going to call him Creed, he came out, and the joy that Titus O'Neil, with the whole Titus brand,
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Titus
I'm
the brand
digging it.
worldwide.
Worldwide, but I'm digging it. But they need to add a couple more people, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I'm saying? They do.
Well, maybe Darren Young might come.
Who?
Oh.
Darren. Ooh. Darren Young.
Ooh, look at you.
God, jeez,
Mimi
Mimi.
Goody right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus.
I'm educated.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Your
man.
daddy said. So.
Give her a Nick.
All right, so up next, it was Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. Good match,
Boring.
but it wasn't boring. It was a good match.
I was a little bored.
I was disappointed because this was the match I wanted to see at SummerSlam, not on Monday Night Raw. But I know why they did it. Rick, you even called it. It's still, they could have done it in a different way to where the mind games, especially the mind games, you know, they had time to build that up, and they didn't. They went a totally different route, and they showed. I don't want to sound hypocritical because we always bitch about Bray Wyatt losing these matches, and then now that he pinned Finn Balor on Raw, and I'm disappointed. I guess does that make sense?
No, it does, because it doesn't look good for him.
For
at
who?
SummerSlam.
For Finn Balor, right?
For Bray to win.
Why doesn't it look good for Bray to win?
Because the demon is going to come
because
out.
he won on Raw.
Exactly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So how
And-
does that not make him look good?
Because he won on
He's not
Raw.
going to win at SummerSlam.
He's not going to win on SummerSlam.
Exactly.
That's why.
Because we know the outcome already.
Yeah, but they should have done this demon gimmick from the get-go. You know, not
No.
him coming out, but him teasing it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
That's what will get the crowd hyped. I mean,
Well-
it got the crowd hyped afterwards because after the match, he did like 2 Sister Abigails on him or something like that.
Yeah.
He dumped a bucket of blood on Balor.
Now,
And
this whole blood thing. So, again, I'm watching my wife, and she's like, is that blood? I'm like, no, it can't be blood because it's the PG era. Not once did Michael Cole say it was blood. In fact, he
No.
said it was some chemical, acidic chemical sort of liquid, right? So, the best Instagram post of all time. So, Finn Balor posts the picture with the stuff on him, and our friend Jer, call him Jer,
Yeah.
Chris Jericho,
he's our buddy.
he said on Instagram, he's like, what is that? Some sort of acidic liquid?
Oh my god! Only Jerry
That's
does
it, right?
something like that.
That is funny. So,
Like, what are you trying to pull here?
yeah, no, I agree. But the scene did look good. I liked it.
It did.
So-
But what the heck?
I don't know.
Acidic liquid.
Acidic liquid. Oh my God! He put acidic liquid on him. I went from JR to Vince all in one voice. But in the back, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. But in the back, Charlie Caruso, he was Kurt Angle's office and informed Charlie Caruso that the two would have a rematch at SummerSlam this Sunday. Finn Balor came out and he says the Demon will has arrived, or whatever he said. So
Yeah.
we'll see the Demon at SummerSlam.
I felt like that was a poor delivery because he said, well, Bray Wyatt, he has his demons.
Yeah.
And then he took a long pause, and then was like, and I have my demons. I'm like, no! No!
I mean, I'm glad. I mean, that they're finally going to bring the demon. That's cool.
Yeah. No,
It's
of
been a
course,
while.
But I felt like the delivery
But,
it was...
yeah. No, I agree. So, then up next, it was Mickie James versus Emma. I know where they're going with this. I was shocked that Mickie James even won. And it sounds bad to say, you know, she's a 6-time champ. But I was shocked. But you know what? I'm glad it didn't bother me.
No,
I was just shocked. You know, we'll see where they go. I think Emma's going to do this angle with Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan. I think, yeah, I think I could see that coming. So then angle. That's right. And then up next it was Jason Jordan versus The Miz. He won by DQ. The Miztourage jumped in or something like that.
Yeah.
And Hardy Boys came to the rescue. Then it became a 6-man tag, which the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan won. I think that's going to be a pre-show match or no?
Well, they're saying the club versus the Hardys. I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's weird. But, yeah, we'll go over that in a minute. Well, in a few minutes. So then the main event was the confrontation between the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman. Samoa Joe came out. He came right after Lesnar. After Paul Heyman's awesome promo.
Yep.
He does a really good promo. Samoa Joe came out and told Lesnar he does not fear him and that he will put him to sleep come Sunday. And then Braun Strowman. Oh, yeah.
Wow,
That's
Braun
right up on
Strowman.
me. That's I was talking. It was the Braun Strowman. He came out. He told Lesnar that he will be the last man standing. The hell? Joe responded to him like, "Dude, no, shut up."
Yo, Samoa Joe's promos are on another level right now.
They are.
He's so good.
He is.
The way like Braun just stood there like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for Roman, man.
Yeah, he did too. He was like, "Damn, you got me there, but all right, buddy." So then Roman comes out and he came out
Ruins
last.
it.
Jesus, man. He spears Joe before getting power slammed by Strowman. Now, I was a little weirded up about this last part that Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns were both outside this whole time. Mm-hmm. Lesnar and Strowman were in the middle of the ring, and then they cut them. I didn't get it. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that whole thing. Was it hyped? Yeah, it was hype. It was. But I just didn't understand. They could have done it with all 4. But instead, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns, they stood out of it. I just thought that was weird. I just thought that was very, very weird.
It's just weird.
So the security guards broke it up or whatever. Yeah. So they try to separate the two. But that was your Raw. So now going on, because we got so much to talk about, we can't necessarily pause for the cause. But you guys like comedy, right?
Yes.
Do you guys like comedy? Well, this is up and coming comedian. His name is Luis Vasquez. It's a dear old friend of mine. He is up and coming. He loves wrestling, but he loves telling jokes too, Rick. He has his own stand-up comedy. And if you are in the Meriden, Connecticut, you guys know where that is? No?
Find it.
All right, you should find it, though. But he will be at the Red Room Grill at 575 North Colony, St. Meriden in Connecticut. And that is on, hold on, I got it. August 23rd. He'll be there.
August 23rd.
So
Why are you yelling?
I don't know why I'm yelling again. I'm excited because I love comedy.
Oh.
So check him out, Luis Vasquez. He's going to be with some other guys there. August 23rd at the Red Room Grill in Connecticut. He's got another date, peoples. Another date. October 7th. He will be at the Elks Club in Massachusetts, Leominster, Massachusetts. He'll be there also with some other comedians. So October 7th, check him out. If you're a real fan of comedy, you have to check him out, right?
Yeah, he is.
Exactly.
He is hilarious.
And he is funny.
Funny as, oh
He's
my God.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Mr. Rick, you said should definitely go. Maybe he'll teach us something about
Mr.
All
Rick,
right.
Damn, he got you there, bro.
you should go.
So make sure you guys check out Luis Vasquez, people.
That's right.
Because he's a true comedian, unlike the people on this show.
Oh.
Next up, it is now time for the SmackDown
Breakdown. Let's get right to it, folks.
Who's laughing now? All right. SmackDown opens up with Jinder Mahal celebrating India's independence. The crowd is chanting USA, USA, and out comes Japanese star Shinsuke Nakamura. Now,
I liked it. I ain't gonna lie.
I loved it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with WWE, you gotta get away from this whole USA thing, only because it doesn't work here.
Yep.
He's from Japan, and I love what Shinsuke said when Shinsuke said that today is not only India's Independence Day, but it's also a day in Japan where they remember fallen soldiers and peace.
Right.
And that Sunday, Jinder will lose to me. I thought that was hilarious.
I went
was
crazy
too
when he
funny.
said that.
Yeah.
That was so funny. So I'm really excited. I really got excited for this matchup now. I mean, I'm glad they finally did something with the two of them.
Right.
But yeah. Next up, we have Becky Lynch versus Natalya, in which Natalya picked up the win by submission. And after the match, we had Carmella, who says, "Good luck to whoever wins at SummerSlam."
Yep.
Is she gonna cash in?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So, and then next up, we had Tamina, who says, "Why hasn't she gotten her title shot yet?" And Lana says she isn't ready. And if she follows her, they will fear her, and together they will become unstoppable and crush the opposition. So, it looks like Lana's done wrestling, and she's gonna be a manager again.
Right. Looks like it, and you know what? I'll be excited about it too.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe Tamina will finally get a push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not gonna have Lana wrestle anymore, then Tamina best damn be getting a push. That's all I got to say.
I agree with you there, sister.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna talk about how Daniel Bryan was trying to be down with the Usos.
You know, I was talking about that to Mimi too. I said, Rick, I know Rick's pulling his hair out right now.
That was so stupid.
But you know what though? What pissed me off about it though is that the Usos are heel, and he was.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That made no sense at all, man. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or as Miguel says, "Oh my goodness."
Oh my goodness.
Are you making fun of my speech impediment?
No.
All right, next up we had Rusev versus Chad Gable, which ended in a double countout because Rusev was putting the beat down on Chad Gable. And Rusev says Randy and gets hit with an RKO out of nowhere.
Yep, your favorite person.
I mean, what? Why? All this build up for Rusev for nothing.
Right?
Right?
True.
Speaking of for nothing, AJ Styles' apology to Shane McMahon, and Shane's like, "You don't have to apologize to me, but AJ, just know, if you put your hands on me again, I'm going to put my hands on you." Now, why? Why are you even saying this?
Right?
It makes no sense. Why are you sweating so much, bro? AJ's in the same ring as you, and he's not
Yo,
sweating as
he
much.
was sweating like bullets.
He was sweating like
Because
bullets.
he was just like, "Wait, who am I talking to right now? I'm talking to AJ Styles, and I'm trying to man up for my old man." Like, ridiculous, man. I don't get it.
I agree.
Kevin Owens comes out and he starts messing around with them too. And again, I don't get why Shane McMahon's trying to like step up and be a muscle man.
That was weird.
They start pushing each other. He grabs AJ's hand. "What are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with this?" Clearly, he was trying to punch Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Shane, you've been with the company for how long?
But the thing was that when he swung and Shane McMahon caught his arm, it was almost going to hit Shane.
Okay.
That's why he said that. Okay.
Right.
Continue.
That's why you
Okay.
said it. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So Kevin Owens super kicked Shane.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Okay. All right. Anyway, the New Day versus the Usos, where the Usos picked up the win over Kofi and Xavier Woods.
Yep.
Does that throw a little curveball in your picks? I don't know.
No, but at SummerSlam, it's going to be Xavier Woods and Big E.
And Big E, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You watch SmackDown, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we had the Fashion Peaks finale, where it did not finale because we have a new clue, which was said to be. So I'm guessing to be continued.
Yes.
And they will be back in 25 years, but then they psyched us out and said they'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And that the tag team division is in danger?
We'll see.
Why? What's going on?
It's been in danger.
Well, since they brought the Usos.
What?
When they brought the Usos. I mean, not the Usos. My bad. I was thinking Usos. When they brought the stupid New Day.
True. You're right. Yeah. See, yo, Mimi, when you take your time, you be on point, son.
I know, son. I was putting in my points. That's what happened. And I was on the Usos.
Get ready for the game.
Go
ahead, Rick.
The Usos won on SmackDown? Wait a second. I'm gonna change this up.
But you know what, though? Because of that, it made me change my mind about Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
So.
All right.
Not me.
Last but not least, John Cena versus Jinder Mahal. John Cena's about to beat Jinder Mahal when Baron Corbin slides in his briefcase and attacks John Cena. He then throws John Cena out the ring and says, "That's what I'm going to do to you on Sunday." And then he walks away. He walks up the ramp, and then all of a sudden he turns around and he starts walking towards the ring. And now, at this point, I'm just like, he's not going to cash in. John Cena's going to stop him.
I thought so, too.
Before the bell rings. It's not going to happen. It's like 2 minutes left for SmackDown. He gets in the ring. Mike Chioda's taking forever.
What the fuck?
They never wait for Jinder Mahal or people to get up.
Never.
He waited. And all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, Cena's getting up. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Corbin's looking at Cena. And all of a sudden, the bell rung. And I said, what? The match starts. Baron Corbin hits John Cena. And then Jinder Mahal scoops him up in the roll-up pin for 1, 2, 3.
What?
Cash in, fail. Baron Corbin just cashed in and failed.
Yep.
Jinder Mahal just got his first victory cleanly. What just happened? Now listen, SmackDown was terrible this week, but that ending, I've got to say, even though he failed, that ending made it a lot better than what it was.
It was shocking.
It
was shocking, but I hated it.
Yeah, it was interesting. But stupid.
That is SmackDown. It's now time for Raw versus SmackDown, where Raw is ahead 11-7, and our
11?
WPOV
I thought they were up 12.
12-7.
Because they were up 11-7 last week, right?
All right, well now it's 12, Tony.
Okay, my bad.
This is why we use pencils, because they have erasers.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
So Raw is up 12-7, and after our fan vote on our Twitter page at Wrestling POV, where you fans can vote for which show you thought was better, Raw or SmackDown, the fans voted 92% in favor of Monday Night Raw.
Wow.
And I gotta be honest, the 8% was me for SmackDown.
All right, Mimi, who do you picking this week?
I definitely have to say that I'm gonna pick Raw.
Alrighty, so it's up to me, and it is Raw for me this week. That SmackDown, I don't know what it was. It was just, especially with the Fashion Police. And Rick, I told you, if they're going to keep prolonging it, it's going to start, and I was pissed. I didn't like that. I didn't like how Daniel Bryan was all trying to be all funny with the Usos. That was stupid.
It pissed me off the fact that not Braun Strowman, I just meal.
Daniel Bryan?
No, when he threw, never mind, forget me.
Alrighty then. So,
Well, I just gotta
Raw's up.
say, after I put in my vote for SmackDown, after the thing calmed down and settled down, I really want to pick Raw. Raw was definitely better.
All right, so Raw wins it this week.
Raw's up 13-7 going into SummerSlam. All right, people. Well, I got something else for you. For our listeners out in the Long Island area, check out Long Island Music and Entertainment, or simply just Lime. It's Long Island's newest web sensation for information about events, nightlife, food, people, live music, and more. Check them out on Facebook at Long Island Music and Entertainment and enjoy Long Island. I mean, I talked to the guy, Todd Silver. He's a really cool guy. He gives reviews on food places and live music events.
Really?
It's a really cool thing. If you're in the Long Island area, make sure you check it out to see what you can do.
Alrighty, sounds good to me, and I dig it. I dig it a lot. All right.
And if you're in the Las Cruces area, you have Tony Diaz, who goes to every restaurant, and he's a big food critic.
All right.
Damn!
Right?
Hey, he keeps talking about New York. We're in Las Cruces, so I had to just throw it in there.
Yeah, she had to represent.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go for this Saturday, actually later on tonight, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. All right, so the first match is Johnny Gargano versus Cien Almas. So I'm going with Gargano.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Cien Almas.
Really?
He got this little firecracker in the corner. They're starting to build something up. I think
Okay.
Gargano still got to prove himself as a singles wrestler. I mean, he was a wild card in the Indies. He was really hot, but I think he slowly needs to build his way up. And Cien Almas needs a big push. So I'm going with Cien Almas.
All right, Mimi, who you going
I'm
with?
going with 100 souls.
100 Souls. Cien Almas.
Cien Almas.
Oh, my goodness. All righty, good pick. But I still think Johnny Gargano's going to take it. So, there you go. All right, up next is Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami.
That's a tough one.
I'm going with Aleister Black. I like the character. I like the gimmick. I like the music. I think he's going to go over. I really do. I think they're done with Hideo Itami, to be honest. And he's just too injury prone.
You're right.
I don't know. I think they need to build out Aleister Black, in my opinion. So I'm going with Aleister Black.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Aleister Black. And I'm going to say Aleister Black because I think Hideo Itami's going to lose and go to 205 Live and fight Tozawa.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But stupid.
Mr. Tony, you always crack me up when you get Mr. Rick like that. You're the best.
No, that is. I didn't even see that, but I would like to see that.
You know
I really
what?
would.
And I was stuck on this, and Rick, I'm going to follow you and go with Aleister Black.
All right, so majority rules, Aleister Black. So now for the NXT Tag Team Championship, the Authors of Pain versus Sanity. I think the Authors of Pain are going to retain. I really do.
Just on a selfish point of view here, I'm going to pick Authors of Pain because I'd rather see Sanity in the main roster.
I couldn't agree with you more. I agree with you there. Mimi?
I'm going to go for the underdog and say Sanity.
Alrighty.
All right.
Interesting.
But stupid.
But stupid.
But good job.
Mr. Tony, you got her too.
All right. Up next is for the NXT Women's Championship, Asuka versus Ember Moon. Is it the end of Asuka?
It's time. It's
Really?
time. It's Ember Moon's time.
That's Vader. But anyway, go ahead. Mimi.
I'm going to say Asuka is going to be undefeated.
Asuka. You know what? I agree. I think Asuka is going to win it. She's going to remain undefeated, and I think she's just going to relinquish the belt and say, you know what? I need better competition. I'm heading up to the main roster.
Yes.
I think that's what's going to end up happening.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm going for Asuka. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I like Ember Moon.
I love Ember Moon.
I
Okay.
dug it.
I do love her, but I think Asuka is going to get it.
Yeah.
How about this? Asuka wins, and then she leaves the belt in the ring.
Ooh.
I still think, that's one way of doing it, but I think she's got to say there's no competition here in NXT for me.
Yes.
I need to go to the main roster. I don't need that belt no more.
Yes.
And she's going to go into the main roster undefeated. And they're going to carry on that streak. I'm telling you. I think that's what's going to happen. That's what it needs to happen.
But where would she go?
I think she's better suited on Raw because of, I think her and, you know what, to fight against somebody like Nia Jax or even Sasha
I want to see a
Banks.
Sasha. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She'll have some good matches there, you know. And then, but honestly, I don't see a good match between Asuka and Alexa Bliss. I don't see it. I don't know why. I don't think they'll have a good match. In SmackDown, I would love to see her versus Charlotte, her versus Natalya,
or any of those girls.
even Becky Lynch, you know.
Yes,
So, but I think they're gonna put her on Raw. My feelings are on that's where they're gonna put her, just to boost up the women's division there, because
Right.
it's not that great over there on Raw. But I think that SmackDown has a little bit of an edge as far as the women's
Just a
division
little
goes.
bit.
Just a little bit. All right, so the main event is for the NXT Championship: Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre.
Definitely got to go with Drew McIntyre again for selfish reasons.
Really?
I want to see Bobby Roode in the main roster.
But see, the thing of it is, now, you know what? I can't, because they haven't even been doing it anymore anyway, is, you know, they haven't been giving guys their rematch clause and all this other stuff. So, you know, if that's the case, I would agree with you and say that, you know, to give it to Drew McIntyre, because I would love to see Bobby Roode in the main roster. He'd fit in very, very nicely. But I think he belongs in SmackDown, though. I think he would
I can see him
belong
on
in
SmackDown.
Going up against AJ Styles for the United States Championship. Yeah. But I do agree with you. But I don't know. I like Drew McIntyre. I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. New champion.
Rude.
You going Bobby Roode? Alrighty. And you know what? I would be disappointed if he still held on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No? All right. So that's your NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
Are you yelling?
I don't know why I'm yelling. All right, so now you guys know what it's time for, right?
Yes.
It is time for the Wrestling POV pay-per-view point game SummerSlam edition. That's right. And I'm telling you right now, our current champion is Cousin Jay. Will he retain? This is a big card. This is probably one of the toughest cards that we've had in a while. I'm telling you, each match on here I had a very difficult time with. Maybe 2 or 3 that I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I know. But the rest, I'm like, we are going to post the card itself. It should have been posted already, actually. But we'll post our picks on Sunday, right before the pay-per-view. The pre-show starts at 5. So we'll post it up. We'll post our picks up about 3:30, 3 or 4 o'clock. Unless you hear the show, then you know what we picked. So, all right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Now, these are not in order, so I don't know if they are going to be in order, what's going to be on the pre-show, but we're trying to cover all bases. But before I go on, there is a couple matches that were sort of added. We don't know if it's actually going to be on the show, but we're going to go and do our picks anyway. If it's not on the show, there's no points awarded. So, obviously, we know that.
Awarded or taken away, right?
Or taken away, yeah. So, now, the rules of the game, obviously. All matches except for the title match, the Universal and the WWE Championship, and the women's title match, they are worth 10 points for SummerSlam. All the other matches are worth 5 points. And if you're new to the game, you pick from 1 to 5 on a match who you think is going to win. If the person you pick wins, you get those points. But if that person loses, you lose those points. You can easily be in the negative halfway through SummerSlam. Trust me, I know.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He sure do.
And I sure do, but I worked my way out of it a few times. So shut up. All right? Shush. I'll give myself 10 points on each one. Shoot. No, I'll probably still lose. But but that's how you play. You got to play smart, because if you bet high, which I've seen a lot of people do, they bet high thinking that they get as much points as they can, but you got to remember, you can also lose it. 9 times out of 10 with these 5-pointers, there's a 10-point differential. If you bet 5 points and you lose, that's -5. If that other person bets 5 points and he wins, he gets +5. That's a 10-point difference. So please pick your points appropriately, especially with the 10-pointers. It could make or break you.
Yep.
And I just have to say, because as the only one out of all of us that's actually held the Wrestling POV Championship
Shut up.
twice, I might add, be smart about it. My second title reign, it was there because I picked smart. I didn't go 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, 10.
Exactly.
I played it smart, people.
Exactly.
And I'm going to win my third Wrestling POV Championship. After you see these pictures, you're going to be like, there's no way Rick Serrano III cannot get his third title reign.
Well, we'll see about that. All right. So we're going to go with the first two that apparently is nobody's really not sure of yet. So the first match is going to be the Hardy Boys versus the Club. That's 5 points each. Rick, what do you got on this one?
I'm going the Club.
Okay.
1 point.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Alrighty.
That's one of those matches, man.
It is, and I agree with you. Mimi, what do you got?
I'm going with the Club 2 points.
Nice. But you know what? I'm right along with Rick. I'm going with the Club with 1 point.
All right.
Because it can go either way, and
Yeah.
I'm playing it smart this time.
Okay.
So, all right, up next it is The Miz versus Jason Jordan. That is a 5-pointer. Not sure if it's going to be for the IC belt. It should be because it's SummerSlam. I'm going with The Miz, and I'm going 3 points for The Miz. Okay? Mimi Goody, who you picking?
I'm going with Jason Jordan.
Really?
4 points.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. All right. Rick Serrano III, who you going
How many
with?
points she been?
She went three
4.
points? Oh, 4 points for Jason
4.
Jordan.
All right, I'm going to go with The Miz also for 3 points.
Nice. How many points I went?
You went 3 points
I
with
went
the
3
Miz.
points too? Okay. All right, so now the next match, it is The Big Show versus Big Cass. That's a 5-pointer. Mimi, who you pick?
I went with Big Cass.
Okay.
5 points.
Nice. All right, Rick Serrano III.
I went up Big Cass 4 points.
All right, I'm also going with Big Cass, but I'm going 5 points.
All right.
Going 5 points. All right, up next, it is Randy Orton versus Rusev. Rick, who you got?
I'm going with Rusev Mashka 1 point.
Wow.
This is another one
You
of those
went with
matches.
Orton?
Huh?
You went with Orton?
I didn't pick yet.
Oh.
What was you saying, Rick?
I said it's just one of those matches where it's
It is.
like the Hardys versus the Club. It's Rusev could win. Orton, they love pushing Orton for some reason. So
Yeah. No, I agree with
play
you.
it safe.
But no, I'm going with Rusev. I'm going 3 points. Is that wait? You just went 3 points or 2?
I went
points?
1.
Oh, you went 1. Yeah. I'm going Rusev 3 points.
I'm going Rusev 4 points.
Oh wow. Rick, you went Rusev 1 point.
1 point.
Right.
Yes.
So up next is for the Cruiserweight Championship, Akira Tozawa versus Neville. This is a 5-pointer. I'm going with Akira Tozawa only because he just won it. I don't think they're going to give it back to Neville. So I'm going with Akira Tozawa 5 points.
Ooh.
All right, Mimi Goody, who you going with?
I went with Tozawa 4 points.
Alrighty. All right, Rick's around the third. Who you got?
I'm going. I am going with my first pick. I was thinking about it. I'm going to go with Tozawa 3 points.
All right.
I was thinking about Neville, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, after what happened on Monday Night Raw, that's why. You know, like I said, honestly, I would have stuck with Neville if they didn't do this match on Monday. You know, but then, of course, I would have been wrong. But I'm being honest, people. All right? All right, so up next, it is John Cena versus Baron Corbin. This is a 5-pointer. Mimi, who you got on this one?
Baron Corbin 5 points.
Oh, wow. All right, Rick's around the third. Who you got?
I'm going Baron Corbin 3 points.
All righty. I'm also going Baron Corbin 3 points. It's one of those where John Cena could easily take this. You know what I'm saying? But after what happened on Monday or Tuesday, my bad, I think Baron Corbin's just going to be pissed off. You know what? Change my points to 4. Sorry.
4 points, okay.
I'm going 4 points. Yeah. I think he's going to really be upset, and I think he's going to take this one.
All right.
All right, so now it's for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Whose turn is it? Yours, Mimi?
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. No, it's Rick's turn.
All right.
Rick, who you got?
I'm going with the Shield. 3 points.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm staying with Sheamus and Cesaro, 2 points. I'm staying with them. All right, Mimi, who you got?
I'm going with the Shield, 1 point.
Boy, we are playing it safe today, huh?
Yes.
Holy shit. All right, up next is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the New Day versus the Usos. Mimi, who you got? Wait, is it my turn? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is my turn?
Yeah, I just went the first.
All right, so yeah, it's on me. So unfortunately, I'm going with the New Day. I'm going 5 points. All right, Mimi Goody, who you going with?
Shield, 5 points.
Shield.
I mean, Usos.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm writing.
I
That's
know,
what.
I know.
Usos, 5 points.
All right, Usos 5 points.
Wow,
All right, Rick, who you going with?
Usos.
I know, that's bold.
Man, that just threw me for a loop.
That's bold.
Can I ask Mimi why she's so confident in the Usos?
I'm not. You know what? It's the fact is I want them to win, so that's the only reason
Okay.
why I'm voting. For them.
Okay, so all right.
I'm not confident in anything. Believe me, I went on a whim on this.
But
thing.
you just want them to win.
Hell
That's
yeah,
the reason? Okay.
yeah. I hate
Okay.
the fucking
That's
New Day.
understandable.
All right, damn.
I'm gonna-
No need to get hot about it. Jesus.
I'm gonna go with the New Day, 3 points.
All right. Now, up next, this is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Naomi versus Natalya. This is a 10-pointer. This is a 10-pointer. Mimi Goody, who are you picking?
Naomi, 1 point.
Are you serious? Really?
But I'm stuck because it's a hard one.
Really?
You know, because if Natalya wins, and then you have Carmella comes in
And cashes in.
and
right?
cashes in,
Right.
I'll be pissed.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to remember.
But the thing is,
it's only a pick between Naomi and
and
Natalya.
right. But then if Naomi wins, you know,
Carmella can cash in on her.
Carmella's can cash in on her as well. You know, but I don't
She's
know.
going with the heel face thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm like,
I see what you're saying.
you know what I mean? And it's just like-
so playing with 1 point is playing it safe.
safe. I'm
Right.
playing it safe because I'm like,
That's and you know what? That is I agree with you there.
That was
I
a tough
really
one
do.
for me because
I
it's
agree.
like I want Natty to win, but then I don't want to feel disappointed if she wins it and then Carmella cashes
Exactly.
it in, and if
Right.
she's only been a champion for 5 minutes.
That's true. That is true. I agree with you
Yeah.
there, Rick. Who you
But that's what
got?
I'm saying. That's why I'm like so scared of this pick because
Because-
I want Natalya to win.
I
just don't want
I'm
to get
with
cashed
you.
in on.
I'm with you on that.
But you know
But
she
then I'm
is because
I'm trying to look.
And this is a 10 point. Wait, hold up. This is a 10-pointer, Mimi.
I know.
And you went 1 point?
Yes.
Wow. All right. That might be smart. I don't know.
Or stupid.
Or stupid.
I mean, it is interesting,
But stupid.
but stupid.
I mean, but like I said in the beginning of the rules, though, if somebody picks 10 points, okay,
And they win.
and they win, yeah, they'll get the 10 points. But if they lose, that's minus 10 compared to your minus 1.
exactly.
So is it a smart move? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, right?
We'll see.
We'll figure it out. We'll see.
We'll
All right,
see
so
on Sunday.
Rick, yeah,
I'm gonna
exactamente.
go with Natalya, 7 points. Even though my brain is telling me pick Naomi because you got Tamina, who's a heel, you got Carmella, who's a heel. So, Natalya, 7 points. I got to do it.
You know, and those were my thoughts too. Was the fact that you got Carmella, who's a heel, who has the briefcase, and you got Tamina lurking in the trails.
Yeah, but
Are
you also-
really? They're not going to do that with Natalya. As much as I want Natalya to win this match, I really do. But with that looking ahead, they're gonna keep it on Naomi. So
Yeah.
I'm going with Naomi, 9 points.
Wow.
I'm that confident.
Unless Asuka comes on Tuesday and takes the title from Natalia.
Ooh.
And that could possibly happen too.
Or
different
they'll take it
scenarios.
away from freaking. She can take it away from Carmella when Carmella cashes it in.
True.
You're right. You're right.
It could.
You're right.
There's a lot of things that could happen.
It's-
But what you guys have to understand is that Carmella, even though it could happen,
But she's got a little chinny
I understand.
on her side, and little
But
chinnies always
listen
gets
to
in
me.
the way.
Listen to me. You guys have to understand. Carmella has nothing to do with this pick.
I know.
She has to do after the pick, but not for this pick. So you have to understand that.
I know.
So I'm looking at it going forward with Carmella. Yeah, she can cash it in on somebody like Naomi. I don't think they're gonna do that with Natalia. They might try to tease it, but I don't think they will. But I think Carmella is gonna get involved. Why? Because she's a Long Island girl. So
She's the queen of Staten Island. The
Staten
princess of
Island.
Staten Island.
same
Staten
thing.
Island. No, it's not.
So, all right, up next is for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Rick, this is a 10-pointer. Who you going with on this one?
Sasha Banks, 7 points.
Wow.
Because Alexa is upset that her booty got smacked. She's not all there.
All right, I'm going with Alexa Bliss only because Nia Jax will interfere in this match. They're going to want to try to prolong this match a little bit longer. I'm going with Alexa Bliss, 6 points. Mimi Goody.
Banks 9 points.
All righty. Any
You
reason
can
why?
bank on that.
Like,
Right.
because you can bank on it.
Oh, so excuse me. All right, so then up next is Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. This is only 5 points, people. 5 points. I'm going with Finn Balor at 5 points because they are not going to let the Demon lose on SummerSlam. Mimi Goody, who you got?
I said the same thing because you're just copying off of me.
How
And
am I
I said
copying off of
Finn
you?
Balor, 5 points because they're not going to let the demon lose on SummerSlam.
That's funny. All right, Rick, who you going with?
Yeah, see, this is one of those you want to pick with your heart kind of thing, but I'm going to go with my brain on this one. I'm going to pick Finn Balor, 4 points.
All right. All right, up next is for the United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. This is a 5-pointer. Mimi Goody, who you picking on this one?
AJ, 5 points.
All right, Rick Serrano the third. Who you got?
You know, this is like psychological warfare right here, man. I don't know.
It's true. No, I agree with you.
Because Shane McMahon acting like an idiot, man. It messed me
True.
up. I'm
That is
going to go with AJ, 4 points.
Okay. I'm also gonna go with AJ Styles only because they can't do the bouncing of the belts way. They can't
Exactly.
They can't do that. I know they were teasing the hell out of AJ hitting Shane. But it's stupid to me. But I'm going with AJ. I'm going 5 points because they can't keep bouncing back and forth with this belt. So, but I do see Baron Corbin facing AJ Styles though.
In the future.
After the John Cena. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so up next.
Yeah.
All right, so up next is for the WWE Championship. Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This is worth 10 points. This one I'm having a very, very hard time with because I got an inside scoop and I don't know whether to believe it or not. So, Rick Serrano the third. Who you going for on this one? Jinder Mahal or Shinsuke Nakamura? This is 10 points again, people.
This is where I understand where Mimi's coming from with the Usos and New Day. Because this one, I'm hoping Shinsuke Nakamura wins.
Yep.
So I'm going with Nakamura, hoping that my hope gets him to win. And I'm going to go with 8 points.
Oh, wow.
And I think Shinsuke is going to fight Baron Corbin next for the WWE title. That's how Corbin gets his title shot because he beats John Cena at SummerSlam.
Oh, okay. Even though
You said 9 points?
8.
8 points. Even though I don't agree with your logic, I don't think that's how it's gonna happen. But my thing is that up here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the WWE is coming here in Las Cruces, and they're advertising the main event match is Jinder Mahal versus versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And they have it as Jinder Mahal as champion. Okay? Then the very next night, they have it advertised in El Paso, which is only 40 minutes from here. That is a 3-way for the championship. Jinder Mahal, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Randy Orton as Jinder Mahal as champion, though. So, with that being said, they can go both ways with this. But if Shinsuke is still involved in that match, he's got to be champion, I think. I think they just doing the whole Jinder Mahal thing as a diversion. But if he's still going to be involved in that match, this is a month from now. He's got to win. So I'm going with Shinsuke Nakamura, 6 points. I'm going with that. That's what I'm going with. Mimi Goody.
Well, my logic wasn't all that logical like yours. Mine was more like Rick's. I want Shinsuke to win, so I picked Shinsuke for 10 points.
10 points?
Yep.
Wow.
Alrighty. This one to me was the hardest one out of all of them. It's for the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman. This one is worth 10 points. Now, the one stipulation in this match going in is that if Brock Lesnar loses, that him and Paul Heyman will leave the WWE. Now, with this whole thing with the UFC, could it be possible that Brock Lesnar will lose the championship match? As much as I want Samoa Joe to win this match, and that way to still keep pushing the whole Universal title, this one, like I said, this one was very, very hard for me to even pick a winner. I don't see Braun Strowman winning. I'm sorry to say. As much as it's good heat between them, I don't think he's going to win. I'm stuck between Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. And the points, too, I'm stuck with. But I'm going to go with Samoa Joe, and I'm going 7 points. Samoa Joe, new champion. I think later on they're going to have a match between Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. And I think Brock Lesnar is going to go to the UFC and have his match in December. And then they're going to tease this whole thing with Braun for the Royal Rumble, I think. That's right. I think this, I don't know. I'm just not sure with this match, to be honest. But I'm going with Samoa Joe. I think it's time for him to have it. And with his promo work, it's going to be it'll be a good ride for him. So I'm going with Samoa Joe. How many points I bet?
You 7 points.
So I'm going 7 points, Samoa Joe. Mimi Goody.
Joe, 8 points.
Wow. All right. That was fast and easy. Rick?
Tony, what you said was very interesting.
But stupid.
The way I look at it, first of all, Brock Lesnar is not going to the UFC because he still has another 6 months of suspension he has to go under. So he's not fighting in the UFC for another 6 months, at least. If he wants to fight John Jones in the UFC, he doesn't need at least 6 months of training. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So my pick for the Universal Championship is the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion Brock Lesnar for 8 points.
8 points, Brock.
Dang. And it is. This whole card was very, very difficult to pick.
Yes, it was.
It was. And on the points, too. With
we're the safest ever right now.
Yeah, no, it shows.
I think I played more hardcore than any of you guys.
Yeah, but we'll see too. I mean, we'll see what everybody else plays, and good luck to everybody. Will we have a new champion? Will Cousin Jay? This is going to be one of the hardest title defenses for anybody to have. Is this card?
And the thing is, Cousin Jay plays reckless, so you'll see a lot of 5s and 10s on his part.
You know what? And I agree with you, but he can either blow it out the water or sink with the ship.
Or
seriously,
do you think that Wilfredo might finally win?
Wilfredo could win. He could. I don't want to say he plays reckless, but he puts up a lot of
plays
points.
hardball. He plays hardball.
He puts up a lot of points, but at the same time, these are 14 matches.
I know.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the math now, but that's 14 matches, and 4 of them are for 10 points. That's 40 points right there, either in a plus and negative.
What if one of the 38 lads? Whatever.
Lads.
First of all, it's one of the 38 lads, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Let me tell you. No, wait a minute. Before you keep going, it's not the 38 lads. It's the 38 gonads.
Oh.
You really pressed the drum on that, Miguel? The guy's hilarious.
That was funny.
Go ahead, Rick, with your 38
I'm
lads.
glad you brought up the 38 lads. With myself, the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third, and Ocho Perfecto himself, Matt Novak from London, England. One of us will be walking out the Wrestling POV champion. I am the only person to ever hold this title 2 times, and he is the longest reigning champion of all time. One of us are going to take that title away from the lackluster, people-pleasing Cousin Jay. And you can bank on it.
That's what he was. He is a people pleaser.
People power. No, the power of positivity.
Power of positivity.
All right. Well, with that being said, hey, good luck to everybody out there. Thanks for playing. Will your name be on the Covenant Wrestling POV belt? It looks gorgeous. I love it. I love it. We'll wait and see. I'm telling you, I have a good feeling about this one. I think I'm going to take it. I really do. Shut the hell up. You guys are messed up. With that being said, that's the end of the show. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Mimi Goody.
And the third wheel.
Rick Serrano the third.
And our intern. I love piece of hair grease. We'll see you next week with a new champion.
Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
Mr. Tony, I really hope you win.
I do too.
But you know what? That is interesting.
Oh,
But stupid. I got him.
shut up. Did you put your points in?
Oh, you just reminded me. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get it.